Hi everyone, we're going to be explaining a slightly different game to you today. It's called Zombie Escape. This is a really fun game, though it does take a little bit of setting up and can be a little bit complicated, so I hope this is going to clear up everything for you. It's really good, especially for evening activities, and you can play with quite a large group. You're just going to have lots of different teams of players. So you can play this in any area, but you want quite a varied terrain, so the players are going to have to run around and try and find items, and the zombies, as it were, are going to try and run around and find name tags, as you'll see in a moment. So let's say, perhaps example, you could use classroom spaces, you could use your lounge or residence, you could use arena, or just a wooded area, or whatever you have available. Just make sure you're not disrupting anyone. So only if these spaces are already free and you know that no one's going to be annoyed by groups running around and getting a little bit excited in this area. Okay? So before any students are here, you're going to have to set up a little bit. So first of all, you're going to have to print some cards out. So you should print something like this. So they want to be like pink on one side with a little, I've just put a little figure here, a little kind of survival character. And on the other side, they're going to have little items that are going to be things that the survivors trying to avoid the zombie apocalypse. So we've got here, for example, some canned food for eating. We've got a compass. We've got an axe there for chopping wood, etc. And we've got a walkie-talkie. So, and as you can see, we've kind of put them as different points. So we've said this one's going to be 5 points, this one's going to be 10, 15, and 30. And you can even print these so you could print this one to be like a whole A4, larger sheet, and this one could be almost perhaps this size, so really quite small. But we just made them a little bit bigger here just to explain the game clearly for you. So you're going to hide these around the area. So let's say you put that one behind that tree. This one's going to go in that room there. This one's going to go in that classroom. This one's going to go behind this, I don't know, shed or whatever this is here. Okay? So this is what the survivors, so we put the pink teams here are the survivors. That's what they're going to be searching for, are items, and they're going to receive different points for collecting those items. Okay? In the meantime, the other players are going to be the zombies. So again, you're going to want to print a different colour. So we've got this kind of turquoise, like zombie colour here. And on the back of this, you're going to want to print all of the players' names. So everyone that you know is going to be playing, they need to have a card that's going to set them up. So, I mean, we've got lots of players here, but just for this example, we're just going to take these away. There would be different teams competing against each other, but we're going to take them away just to make it really clear. Okay? So we've got 4 players here. We've got Alex, we've got Brad, we've got Charlotte, and we've got Danny. Okay? So you would print these cards out and you would write the names on the back or have them printed back to front or so. And you're going to hide these again around the area. So one in this bush here, one behind that bush, one in the back of that room there, and perhaps one in this classroom over here. Okay? So these are the ones that the zombies are going to have to try and find. Okay? But like I said, you need to print loads of these, so you'll have one for every player. And it's best you could even laminate them, and if you laminated them, you could write with a dry white marker, and then you can reuse these if you want to play again as well. Okay? So, how does this game work? So now we've set everything up, we've hidden everything around, and the students haven't seen this, so they don't know where anything is within the area. You want to explain the game to everyone, so be really clear and explain to everyone where the edges of the game are. You don't want players running off miles away where they're not going to find anything. Tell them where the borders of the game are going to be. Okay? And then the team are going to be running around in groups. So like I said, we've got this team here. They're going to be running around and they're searching for these items. So they're going to run around. Let's just say they're allowed to, and they're searching over this area here. But we're just going to leave them out of the game just to make it a bit clear. Okay? And we've got this team here. So we've got Alex, Brad, Charlotte, and Danny. So they're going to run around searching for the items, and they should be running around together as a group. So let's say they run in here. Oh, what's that? They found something. They found an axe, so Charlotte's going to be holding that one. Then they carry on running around, or maybe they find this one here as well. Okay, that's the walkie-talkie. Oh, they're doing quite well. They've got quite a lot of points there already. Okay, they keep running around the area for points. They can stay in as long in the we call this the zombie zone, so they can stay in as long in there as they want to. But only one person can carry 1 item each. So if they found 5 items, they wouldn't be able to pick up the 5th one. They'd have to leave it there and then go back and get it later. But whenever they want to, they can return to the base. Now this is a safe zone where they can't be caught. Okay? And they're going to, you want a leader here, just like adding up and keeping tally of the scores, the team scores. And they're going to give them these items, and then they're going to be marked down as having scored 45 points for those 2. Okay? and then they can run out again looking for more items. In the meantime, there are of course going to be zombies in this area. So you want to start with just a few zombies, so maybe just 1 or 2, and this could even be an EF leader, you know, and if you really go for it, put some makeup on, you know, maybe buy like a cheap t-shirt and rip it up, so make it look, you know, make it a little bit more fun getting into character, okay? So the zombies, they're going to be running around looking for these turquoise green cards. So let's say they're going to be searching around, where are they, and oh, they're going to find this one here. And you'll see this one is going to have the name of one of the players on, so this has Alex written on it. Once they have that, they have to then catch that player. And they can keep searching and find more, so say they found this one as well, they'd have 2. So they'd have Alex and Brad, but let's say they didn't find that one, okay? So they're going to carry on running around. Oh, they see Alex, he's over there. And they're going to run up and tag him and give him that card. Okay, when they do that, unfortunately, Alex has now been caught by the plague, and he's going to be turned into a zombie. So we've just put him in blue here, just to change it up so that now he's going to be working with the zombie teams, and now this team have lost one of their players, okay, and we can get rid of that because it's already been used. So like this, they're going to keep searching. Maybe this one, Alex is then going to search and he's going to find this one. Oh, it's Charlotte. Oh, that's one of his former team members. And again, he's going to run around until he catches Charlotte, so catches and tags her, and then gives her that card. And now, unfortunately, she's going to be turned into a zombie as well. So as you'll see, the more players that become zombies, the faster the plague's going to spread, as it were, and the harder it comes for the pink team, so the survivors, to avoid getting caught and carry on finding items and bringing them back to the safe base. Okay? So that's it. That's basically the premise of this game. You want to set a time limit, and after which you call an end to the game, and all of the teams should return to the base. Okay? And at that point, you're going to add up all of the scores, so all of the items that they've got in total. But you're also going to take away points for any of their team that they've lost. So any that have become zombies, they're actually going to lose points for that. So you could say perhaps around 20 points per player they will actually lose. So this team, they've got 30 points for the walkie-talkie, 15 for the axe, but they've lost 2 players. So they'd actually only end up having 5 points, but they would probably find more items in that time. Okay? So yeah, so the survivors run around and find the items. The zombies have to find the name cards and then give that relevant player the name card. And then that player would be working, they would no longer be a survivor, they'd be playing as a zombie. So as such, the roles can kind of change. So yeah, really fun. Make sure you prepare it in advance. Think about the game, think about how where you're gonna hide things. And like I said, really get into it, set the atmosphere, make it kind of creepy and atmospheric. And students are absolutely gonna love it. So enjoy.